You motivated? You motivated? You winning. You know they hate it. Hold up. Fierce. She's fierce. She's that girl from a west side girl to a south side girl to a north side girl to a east side girl. She's fierce. She's fierce. You are now listening to the Fierce Female Network.
Welcome to the Fierce Female Network. I'm your host, Fierce Manson, and today is Tuesday, baby. And guess what? I am going to get on down with it, my drawings. It is Tuesday. It is December 16th, 2025, 5:30 p.m. on the Central Standard Time Zone, and 6:30 p.m. on the Eastern Standard Time Zone. Y'all know I got a life lesson for you always. As you know, I'm a certified life coach trained by Dr. Monique Carradine. I will get to the life lesson just one moment. But listen, you guys, what are you planning to have due in 2026? You got 12 months. You have from January to December, 12 months. Now listen, God has given us 12 whole months in the year. And listen, some of y'all don't start what you're going to do until it gets to be September. Now listen, you got January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Listen, get your calendar out. If you have a calendar already, you should have a calendar for next year. Don't get started in September or October. What can you accomplish getting started in September? This is your life lesson right here. Listen, I want you guys to have a trailblazing mindset for 2026. I want you to be trailblazers. But listen, I can say I want you guys to be trailblazers, but listen, you have to want to be a trailblazer. You want to have your year for 2026 trailblazing hot like Flo Jo. Y'all remember the great sprinter, the great runner? Y'all remember Flo Jo? Wake up. Listen, you want to be a trailblazer. Just like the sisters, the tennis sisters, Venus and Serena. Listen, they were trailblazers, right? They were iconic. They did something different. They are the best in their field. They were the best. They are the best. So listen, you guys, I want you to be trailblazers. Do you want to be a trailblazer for 2026? And you're probably saying, well, how am I going to make 2026 a trailblazing year for myself? Do something you never did before. Listen, I know something about trailblazing. I know something about being ahead of the game. I know something about being in front of everybody else. Now, listen, I'm not saying that to be, I'm confident in what I'm saying. I understand and always have been for many years a trailblazer, a pioneer out there doing. And listen, let me say this first. Sometimes when you are a trailblazer or a pioneer, you feel different. You feel a little odd. You feel a little strange because nobody else is doing it. When you are a trailblazer, you got to be strong. You got to be able to be a leader. You got to be able to stand up and be a leader. It's not easy always being a trailblazer because when you're out there in front, you're out there standing by yourself. It's like, and nobody with me. So listen, when you are a trailblazer, you have to be willing. You got to be ready. You got to be prepared to be out front and to be a leader. So listen, if you want your 2026 to be a trailblazer, to be a pioneer, you got to be ready for folks to say all kind of stuff. You got to be ready for folks to say all kind of stuff, but that is okay. I didn't know I was a trailblazer at first. I didn't know that. I didn't know I was ahead of my time. I didn't know that until years later. I never knew that until years later. And then I started to look around. I said, well, oh my goodness, I said that 15 or 20 years ago. So listen, you don't have to believe me, but the truth is the truth is the truth is the truth. So listen, the point is this. In order to be a trailblazer, have a trailblazing year, 2026, you got to start thinking, well, you should have started thinking maybe 6 months ago, but start thinking, start getting your thoughts together. What do you want to do for 2026? What do you want to accomplish for next year? What do you want to see yourself accomplish? What do you want to see yourself doing? I think about a friend of mine, somebody that I knew many years ago, it's just an example. Someone that I dated many years ago, Jeffrey Hines. Really nice young man, really sweet gentleman, really nice very attractive. He was a Chicago model. He was a Chicago model on a lot of different magazines back then. Very attractive. And so he was using that money, being a model, and he was going to school to be an architect. He wanted to be an architect. Now, I don't know if there was architects in his family, but let's just say that he would have been the first architect in his family. That would have made him be a trailblazer, the first in his family to become and accomplish being an architect in his family. He was very astute, very intelligent, very nice guy. So listen, I used that as an example. Jeffrey Hines was his name. And so, listen, really nice guy. So that's just an example. If you want to be a trailblazer, do something different than what everybody else is doing, right? You can do that. That's easy. For me, that's easy. It's easy. So what do you like? I'm trying to help you come up with an idea. What do you like? What are you passionate about? You can be a trailblazer doing something that you're very passionate about. What are you passionate about? You can turn a hobby. Maybe you have a hobby that you're very passionate about. You can turn that into a money-making idea. Sure you can. You can do that. Do you like to write? Now, writing, you got to have somebody. If you want to publish and be a writer or make publish a book, you've got to have somebody on your team that knows about marketing, advertising, and getting the book out there. Listen, let me tell you something. It just so happened I know just a tiny bit about writing books and publishing. So everybody these days is publishing books and marketing books. But listen, you've got to have a plan together 1 year ahead of time to market that book, get it out there, and how are you going to get sales? Most people publish a book, but where's the sales? You got to make money off the book. Where's the sales? You got to put a plan together how you're going to make money. When I wrote my first book, many years ago, long time ago, The Return of Jesus Christ, way before digital technology just took over the world. And listen, you guys, I did it the old school way, putting my foot to the pavement. I've always been very full of a lot of motivation and just passionate and just ready to tear it up. Well, make a long story short, I published the book, The Return of Jesus Christ, wrote it. I think I wrote it within 30 days, wrote the book in 30 days, got it published. Y'all know what I did? I ordered, you get your copies of the book, the author's copies, and then I ordered 500 copies of the book, put that big old, box in my car, in the trunk of my car, and I went driving all over the city of Chicago, passing out those books in every bookstore I can hit. Y'all know what happened? Those books sold out very quickly, just like that. 500 copies. Y'all probably say, well, 500 is not a lot. No, it's not a lot. 500 is not a lot. But back then, 500 books, tramping all over Chicago was a lot of work, a lot of gas, a lot of sweat. So listen. And the book is still in publication. Of course, it's on Amazon.com. You can find it on Amazon.com. One of my books is The Return of Jesus Christ, the Final Hour. And what's so funny, that book is a trailblazing book because I wrote that book, oh my gosh, 40? Let's see now, wait. 35 years ago. The book it's on Amazon. When I first wrote it, it was with New Wine Publications. I think it was New Wine Publications. It's been so long. New Wine Publications. Then it got republished in a different publishing house. And so it's went through a lot of changes, but it's still the same book. My point is this. When I wrote the book, it was a trailblazing book because it was the first of its kind to be on the market. This is what I'm telling you. I was the first one to write a book like that on the market, and it was way back then, over 35 years ago. Well, what's going on? What's going on right now? The book is really fulfilling itself. It's a prophetic book. It's a prophetic book filled with prophecy. Oh my God. And there's different prayers that's in the book because, and other authors, other Christian leaders are writing books like that now. I wrote the book over 35 years ago. And guess what? When you go on Amazon, you look up the book, The Return of Jesus Christ. There's no reviews. There's no nothing on here. Well, guess what? You know why that is? That is because I sold the book, did a lot of work before people was all on Amazon. I was in the bookstores, the brick and mortar. That's when I was doing my thing. The brick and the mortar, getting the book inside of bookstores, not on Amazon. You know, it got put on Amazon because that's what folks is doing now. Of course, you don't see it in reviews. You don't see, maybe you don't see a lot of sales. That's because a lot of sales went on a whole bunch of years ago. That's why. So listen, I got some music I'm going to bring to you. I just want to put some fire. I want to put some fire on your buttons, put some fire up on your feet so you can get to thinking about what you want your 2026 to look like, right? So start thinking about that. Start thinking about that. So I've got some music that I'm going to play right now. I want you guys to listen to some great music that I got. I'm going to do a back-to-back, and I'm going to do Friends by Sadie Miller. Y'all check this out. Sadie Miller, Friends.
You lose control on the weekends. Said I better not kiss somebody. But why do you care if you're just a friend? We tried to be friends, didn't work out. Too much history to let down. Way too young to be this stressed out. But it's 'cause we talk too much. And friends like us don't touch. It's beautiful, but it's brutal. Friends don't do what we do, but we're just friends. I lost my mind last weekend. Said I better call if I need ya. But why would I need you if you're just a friend? We tried to be friends, didn't work out. Too much history to let down. Way too young to be this stressed out. But it's 'cause we talk too much. And friends like us don't touch. It's beautiful, but it's brutal. Friends don't do what we do, but we're just friends. Making make sense, we're almost at the edge. I guess we'll always be friends. We talk too much. Friends like us don't touch. It's beautiful, but it's brutal. Friends don't do what we do, but we're just friends.
Lights on the palms as the people nice. Miami breeze keep the holidays alive. Orlando magic with the kingdom bride. Steel drums echo through the Christmas night. Disney dreams on the star-filled skies. Joy in the children's glowing eyes. Cruise ship shining by the Canaveral Bay. Holiday rhythms make the whole world sway.
From Tampa Bay joy to Jacksonville shore. Families laughing while we wish for more. From Pensacola sands to Key West seas. Love in the air, blessings on the breeze.
Jingle bells ringing in the sunshine state.
Warm nights, bright lights, all we celebrate.
Miami to Orlando with a peaceful way.
People unite in the love they crave.
Jingle bells, let love appear. Florida Christmas, the joy is here. Holiday season in a reggae sway. Sunshine rhythm for a brighter day. Oh yeah. Whoa, yeah. Snow up north may fall tonight, but Florida glows in the tropical light. Rockets lifting from the Kennedy shore. families cheering, blessings pour. Universal thrills with that holiday glow. Magic kingdom shining like a dream we know. Cruise ships drifting past the festive pier. Santa in flip-flops shouting love and cheer.
This season, let kindness rise. Be patient with strangers, gentle with family. Forget the media noise. Forget division. We are one people, one Florida, one world. Let love lead the way.
Jingle bells ringing in the sunshine state.
Bright stars, warm hearts, we elevate.
Orlando's thrills with Miami's glow.
Together we rise as the Gulf winds blow.
Jingle bells, sing it clear. Florida Christmas, the love is near. Holiday season in our reggae sway. Sunshine Christmas, we light the way. One Florida, one holiday, one love. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah.
Jingle bells ringing in the sunshine state.
Goodwill. No matter what I gotta do, I'ma get the bag. Over here we don't know how to lose, we making stacks. I don't wanna be a broken. Nah. Don't got time to be a broken. Nah. I don't wanna be a making money is the plan on this earth. I gotta put my time in to make a band. I got one life, so I'ma get it how I live it while I let you pay the price. Pull up all gold on these. Yeah, the flow is going rogue, cause my brain brings down. Not tripping over air, can't see it being there. So I'ma get it, yeah. Haters say your prayers. I know you flip burgers one way, yeah. But I get paid rapid different ways, yeah. My rap style could change any day now. I could be clean, or I could cuss you out. It don't matter to me, it's my choice if you breathe. That's a promise for me, if you slip you will leak. What you won't get me paid now. Let's get to the back, 7 days now. No matter what I gotta do, I'ma get the bag. Over here we don't know how to lose, we making stacks. I don't wanna be a broken. Nah. Don't got time to be a broken. Nah.
Wow. It's on a mission for my chicken, I got birds now. Right up in this whip, I swear this bitch and beat the curve down. It's young Junior, I'm that they heard about. OD behind these tips with masters on. That's how we purge round, stupid. I don't ride around with number shooters that be shooting. I done lost my mind gone. I'm bullish. In a different dimension, time zone. Yeah, it's Junior. I don't listen to how these hate these losers. I don't with it, ain't got no act right. A independent gamer, make sure that she tap right. I'm used to beating, blocking double back at night. And if you with the mouth, go catch a body, that's your sacrifice. I be on my for real. I'm the for real. And if we walk in any building, we got sticks in here. I'm money motivated family, I'm the nigga in them luck. FOD is Funko Dot, don't make us tripping here.
No matter what I gotta do, I'ma get the bag. Over here we don't know how to lose, we making stacks. I don't wanna be a broken. Nah. Don't got time to be a broken. Nah. I don't wanna be a
All right. That is get the bag. That is a boss beat. That is really a boss beat. Listen, I'm going to challenge y'all. Make your own boss beat. I'm not talking about music. Make your own boss beat and walk to the beat of your own. You know what I mean? Listen. Carve out a way for yourself for 2026. You got to do that. I'm trying to encourage somebody that they don't know what direction they really going in. So listen, for 2026, I want you to carve out your year to be phenomenal, to be unbelievable. You can do that. If you believe you can do that, you can do that. Make your own boss beat. And I'm not talking about music. Make the own boss beat of your life, honey. Listen. We're in control of our day. We're in control of our day, all day long. We got 24 hours. Everybody got 24 hours in one day. We got a chance to do something different when next year comes, 2026. You have an opportunity. You got a chance to do something different. You can do something next year that you didn't do this year. Come on now, somebody. Listen. Come on. So listen, be a boss beat. When you walk, walk like you know somebody. You know what I'm saying? Don't walk like you don't know nobody. Walk like you know somebody. That's the way I see it. Walk like you are the boss. Walk like you are the boss of who you are. You know what I mean? So listen, I'm trying to encourage you. So listen, I got to get on up out of here. The last song you just heard was Get the Bag. And I got to get on up out of here, y'all. I'll see you again on tomorrow. As always, it is peace, love, and soul.